any other incidents in the past. Now, if you have any information, you can call deputies at 912-764-1747. Again, it's 764-1747. Of course, we have all this information, including an email address you can send in information to as well on our website, WJCL.com.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Nick. All right, new at 6, a Ridgeland man sentenced to 20 years in prison for attempted murder. 30-year-old Malcolm Braben was convicted of attempted murder and possession of a weapon during a violent crime. In July of last year, he got into an argument with Chadwick Mitchell and shot him in the chest. Well, that was the second time that he shot at Mitchell. He was convicted of pointing and presenting a firearm back in 2009. And Tybee police announced today police took 9 guns off the streets during this weekend's Orange Crush. On its Twitter page, the police department announced the guns were taken during the commission of crimes. One of the guns pictured an AR-15.
Okay, earlier this week you were tracking rain that was making its way in our area, to our area rather. It's
That's right.
come and gone now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sunshine is here.
Right.
Sunshine.
It paved the way for sunshine,
Here to stay,
right?
it is.
Yeah, we got more sunshine today and got more of it coming up for tomorrow too. If you look at the satellite and radar, it's a beautiful thing. You hardly see any clouds anywhere near us right now.
It's a beautiful thing if you look at the radar and make it sound like it's a Van Gogh or something.
Let's take a look. We'll see that there's no clouds unless you go way up to the northeast or pretty far back to the west. So we're right in the middle of some good weather right now. Check out our current temperatures across the area, and we're up into the 80s this afternoon. 84 degrees still was the temperature in Savannah. Right now in Vidalia, the temperature is at 82. As we take a look at what we're tracking for tomorrow, we're going to wake up to clear skies. The model is showing a little bit of green in the afternoon for inland areas, but I think that's just going to be some clouds that will mix in with the sun, nothing more. And there's just a slight shower chance coming up on Friday. I'll detail that coming up in just a few minutes. But for tonight, with the low humidity, we'll see a pretty big drop in our temperature down to the mid to upper 50s, but so just a little cool late tonight under mostly clear skies. We'll take a look at your forecast details as we get closer to your weekend coming up in just a bit.
Alrighty, time now about 6:08. Still to come on WJCL. The debate over firearms has people fired up. We have reaction on legislation signed by Governor Nathan Deal allowing guns in bars, churches, schools, and more.
And if you've ever flown out of Savannah Hilton Head International, you've probably noticed the airfares are also reaching new heights.
Well, the Department of Transportation has taken notice. Chelsea McDonald breaks down why the airport is considered one of the most expensive in the country.
Coming up in sports, one of the Coastal Empire's biggest athletes signing her letter of intent, and the Braves in action this afternoon. That's coming up later in sports.
And now, WJCL News, working for you.
With a swipe of a pen, Governor Nathan Deal signs off on new gun legislation. It will be allowing people with a license to carry to take guns into bars, churches, schools, some government buildings, even parking facilities. Well, that's if religious leaders and school districts allow it. And that bill will be taking effect in July.
WJCL's Brandon Livornia talked with Georgians to see how they feel about the changes.
James Daniels, like many Georgians, is a gun owner. Daniels also has a right to carry license.
You never know. You would rather have it and, not need it than to need it and not have it.
Governor Nathan Deal signs off on a bill that will loosen restrictions on gun rights for many Georgians.
Now, those I spoke with say they actually support Governor Deal's decision to sign off on this bill, but they say that there's one spot that they don't think guns should be allowed at all.
As a gun owner, I don't think you would really need one in church. I know you want to have your rights, but you shouldn't really want to carry it in church.
Yes, sir. Church, I don't see, but parking facility and schools, yes.
The bill allows permitted gun owners to carry their firearms in bars, churches, schools, parking facilities, and even some federal buildings, with permission from that entity. Otherwise, you will face consequences like fines or a misdemeanor. Daniels and Lax are both parents. They say they support extra protection in their child's hallways.
In case someone do come in and try to do something, I would rather them have protection for her than have to wait on the authority to get there, so that could help.
There goes another shooting. There goes a few more kids, and that I don't approve of.
The bill also removes the governor's right to suspend gun sales. Daniels hopes law enforcement will be able to police the new changes efficiently.
It would be very hard. There's going to have to be a lot of contingencies in place. It could be a lot of work.
I'm Brandon Livornia for WJCL News, working for you.
All right, stick with us.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Overall, it looks like a fairly quiet weather pattern here as we get closer to your weekend. Our high temperature today at the Savannah Airport topping out at 85 degrees, several degrees above the seasonal average of 79 for late April, but short of the record high of 92 on this day set in 1980. As we check out your current temperatures, it's still warm out there, even all the way to the coast. It's 82 on Hilton Head, and the reason for no difference in temperature today is because the wind direction is out of the west, so that is negating any effects from the cooler water. As we take a look at your satellite and radar, all is clear, hardly a cloud in the sky out there today. And you have to look pretty far away to the northeast and back to the west before you find any moisture. Have some showers approaching Chicago. We also have some areas of rain back in the Midwest, closer to Texas. We will have just a slight chance of a shower coming up as we finish out the week on Friday. Let me show you what we're tracking here as we get towards the end of the week. As we go through tonight, our skies remain clear. Tomorrow we'll have a few clouds coming in to mix with the sun. That's what I think this green here is. Don't expect any rain to actually happen, but some clouds coming in during the afternoon to mix with the sun. Now on Friday, we're going to be tracking a system heading a little bit off to our north. Watch some moisture going up through the Carolinas to our north here, and we'll be just on the southern edge of it. So it's possible that a shower could sneak through the area at some point on Friday. But as you can see here, the bulk of the rain chances look like they will be off to our north. And then that system heads away, and look at the weekend. Saturday, nice and sunny. Sunday is also looking like it's going to be sunshine, and we'll have a much warmer weekend this time around than what we had last week. So your outdoor plans this weekend are looking to be in very good shape. Now tomorrow the wind direction is going to be a little different from today. Notice the arrows are coming from the east as we look at the time through tomorrow, and that east wind direction will cause the cooler water to have some influence, especially along the coastal counties. So expect our high temperatures to be lower than today, especially along the immediate coast. They'll still be a little warmer as you head well inland in places like Swainsboro, Vidalia, and Baxley. So let's look at your forecast tomorrow. We'll start off mostly clear. Temperature of 56 waking up. Then in the afternoon, we'll get up to an average high of 80. So it's going to be a pleasant afternoon with lots of sun. Here's your forecast for tides coming up. We'll have a high tide early in the morning at 4:27. Meanwhile, out on the water, if you have boating plans to finish the week, looks like you're going to be in pretty good shape. We've got seas running just 2 to 3 feet as we head through your Thursday and Friday. Meanwhile, on your pollen report, mold is down to moderate. Tree pollen remains high. We have just a little bit of grass pollen showing up. Here's your storm tracker 7-day forecast. Warm afternoons are ahead. High of 82 on Friday with just a slight chance of a shower. And then an average high of 84 throughout the weekend with a mix of sun and clouds. It looks like our next good chance of rain won't be until we get towards the middle part of next week.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Well, Savannah's airport lands on a not-so-nice top 10 list.
We made the list for the country's most expensive airports. WJCL's Chelsea McDonald joins us live at Savannah Hilton Head International. Chelsea, not a good list.
Sorry about that. Savannah Airport ranks 7th out of 100 airports in the United States for the highest average prices. An average round-trip ticket out of here could cost you a pretty penny, around $480. So the U.S. average domestic price is $100 less, averaging about $380. Huntsville, Alabama comes in first with an average of $527. So we put together a list to avoid these pricey flights. I always try different search engines, whether it's Kayak, Travelocity, or Priceline. Also, book early. The longer you wait, typically the higher the price. And be flexible with your dates. Sometimes leaving a day later could make a world of difference. So we asked airport officials why the expensive prices. It's something they're trying to work on.
Well, because up until JetBlue started in February, we did not have a low-cost carrier. It was the legacy carriers, and it's one of those things, supply and demand. I mean, they didn't have any competition, and so the fares are just going to be higher.
The airport has seen passenger numbers go up dramatically in March, and Lori Lina says new airline JetBlue will also help lower the fares. Airport officials weren't surprised that we ranked so high in the highest airfare prices. And they say it's something that they're trying to work on. It's one of the driving forces to get new airlines and more services for you. For now, I'm reporting in the Savannah Hilton Head International Airport. Chelsea McDonald, WJCL News, working for you.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Hopefully the plan to improve things will take off.
Good one, Jennifer. Good one.
I've been thinking about it all day long.
That's right. Something else is going to take off. We're going to talk about one Coastal Empire athlete that's going to take off to the next level. How
really
about
good for him.
Her. Good for her.
On the new heights.
We're going to talk about that coming up right after the break. Stick around. Sports is up next. Welcome to sports, everyone. One of the Coastal Empire's standout athletes has decided where she will extend her playing career. Savannah Christian's Chandler Walton signed her national letter of intent to hit the volleyball court at Georgia College and State University come this fall. The 2013 Hollis Stacy Award winner excelled in 3 sports in her high school career. Besides volleyball, she was also on the all-region teams for basketball and soccer. But the honor student says it was volleyball that she really wanted to play at the next level.
I've always just loved volleyball, and we had a really successful season the past couple of years, and I just really think my strength was in volleyball, so I went with that. I went up there in November and stayed for the weekend, and the team was just really inviting and really fun to be with. Really excited to have this opportunity. God's blessing with so many talents and opportunities, and it's always been one of my dreams to play at the college level.
And the Atlanta Braves out at the TED this afternoon for an early game. The Braves looking to take the series against the Miami Marlins in the rubber match. To the diamond we go. Well, Aaron Harang, he would be on the mound for the Braves, and he pretty much picks up where he left off, that no-hitter he had going a couple days ago. Here he is. He's going to get Christian Yelich, looking. Then 2 batters later, Stanton going down swinging to end the inning. In the 4th, Yelich again striking out. Then Stanton again going down to end the inning. In the 5th, he's going to get another one with a fastball. Harang goes 6 innings, gets 11 strikeouts, gives up 6 hits and a run. Bottom of the 8th, we're tied at 1 apiece. Evan Gattis on to pinch hit with 2 men out, and he's going to line this one to the left corner. It's going to be Uggla and Peno that are going to score a 2-run double for Gattis and the Braves. They go on to win this one 3-1, the final. Well, that's all I have in sports. We'll be right back.
Tell you what, during the commercial break, we were just talking about singing, and I will sing you a song.
Oh, no.
Oh, really?
If you
Not
can
really.
promise me sunshine.
I can promise you sunshine.
Don't do it, Jeff. Don't do it.
Let's go, Kevin.
I'll do it.
no.
I'll do it after the show.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm warming up the pipes now.
Well,
I can hear the dogs yelping and windows breaking.
Warm it up during the 7-day, Kevin. I mean, look, we got sunshine tomorrow. We got sunshine Friday. There might be a brief shower Friday, but overall it looks warm all the way through the weekend. We got sunshine Saturday, sunshine Sunday, sunshine again Monday. Our next good chance of rain looks like the middle part of next week.
Figaro, Figaro, Figaro. I'm warming up right now. I got you, brother.
You should sing Georgia on My Mind.
Georgia.
We'll have to get you, a tip jar. We'll take requests.
See you back here tonight, folks.
Bye.
Georgia.
Right on the 5:30, and then in the 6, A7, we had a mic clip on Kevin, and then we put Rob at the vertical, and then we put the correct full screen. But he said that was coding.
It was. We have to leave an extra shot at the vertical monitor in there to keep it from spinning.
Oh.
You got to leave the placeholder. And I hit it instead of jumping over it, so that's what it caused. It really wasn't a mic clip. It was just Kevin was talking before the mic was on.
Okay. Okay. And then Chelsea's mic was off. Turned it on. It was obviously not pretty, but
when? At 6?
yeah.
Oh, but her 5 o'clock was beautiful.
Yeah, her 5 was great. Her 6 was not.
No, I missed that. Okay.
All you heard was.
Yeah, I was like, oh, mic clip, and then it wasn't, and then she turned it on, and then I was like, go back to the anchors, and then she had it on, I was like, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
As soon as she started talking through, it was like, oh, that's my fault.
Yeah.
okay.
We were done early enough. I actually had time to sit and watch the whole show. And so some things I want us to work on